Welcome, Leos, to your December 2020 reading. And we are almost at the end of this incredibly challenging year that we've all had. Can you believe it? I can't wait. And I'm sure a lot of you can't either. Now, thank you so much for tuning in. If this is the first time you've tuned into my channel, I offer free mini readings for all new subscribers. So if you've got a question about this particular reading or something that this reading doesn't cover, then just click the subscribe button and ask your question in the comments below. Or if you'd like to keep it out of the public forum, just email me and I'll be happy to answer you via email. Now, this month we are starting out with looking back at your past, and I'm feeling there's something from your past that's really coming up in December that that could potentially for some be quite a painful experience. And this can be the time for you to actually allow some healing to come in, to sort of soothe over this pain that you've been carrying from the past for quite some time. Now, the Six of Cups is a card that has so many layered meanings. And I'm feeling that for some of you, this can also mean that a love from the past is returning. Now, this could have been the cause of this pain for you. And I feel that in December, you are really able to perhaps forgive any of these kind of things that you've been carrying, if this love was what caused you this great sadness. Now, I don't know if you can see the writing on these cards. This is a beautiful new deck of cards that I received from a dear friend of mine. They're the Angel Wisdom Tarot by Radleigh Valentine, and they've just got the general meanings kind of on the bottom of these cards. So if you can see them and zoom in, have a look at those and see if any of that stuff resonates for you specifically. And that goes with any of my readings as well, any of the cards I've used, any imagery or colors or something that sparks an intuitive message in you. They are specifically for you, and pay attention to those. But just sorry about that little digression there, but this person from the past could potentially be coming back into your life, and there could be a decision that you may have to make about whether you want to let this person back into your life. Perhaps things, your feelings are reignited, and there could be a new relationship there for some of you with that person from the past. Now, the Six of Cups can also talk about children as well, and it can have something to do with some pain regarding an issue surrounding your children. But one of the main messages of the Six of Cups is to be childlike. Remember what it was. Remember what it was like. Reminisce and think about what it was like when you were a kid, and do those fun things again. Bring that joie de vivre into your life, and just enjoy life, because I see that there is so much for you to celebrate in December. I'm almost seeing that some of you could be getting married or announcing a marriage. The Four of Wands that you have there is that card of building a strong foundation, a strong structure, and it's like a family structure, and that doesn't necessarily mean a traditional family either. It can be your home is a family, and the people in it are your family as well, and you are creating that strong foundation for those around you. But it's just such a wonderful card. The Four of Wands, it is just really talks about prosperity coming to you, and just being happy about your life and your home, and just a lot of joy around that part of your life. And that's just absolutely such a great feeling to have. And particularly after the year we've had, you can gain such joy and strength from your life. And remember to be thankful for it as well, because when you show gratitude, it raises your vibration, and it brings more to you, more of what you want to you. Now, the Seven of Pentacles, another wonderful card. You've put in the efforts. This is that card of sowing the seeds that you've planted. You've put in effort and energy into building something wonderful and growing something wonderful, and you are going to be rewarded. There is a need for patience, but you are really able to sort of sit back and assess where it is you are at this stage and make plans for the future. There's no need to worry, because you really have done that hard work, and the fruits of your labor are now beginning to show, and you can just look at them and assess them and plan the next steps. Now, as I mentioned, you have the Lovers, and the Lovers is one of those cards that talks about true divine love, that soulmate connection. It's just such a beautiful card, and it talks about true love and deep, intimate friendships as well. But there is a message there that there could be a choice that you need to make. Now, this can be because of this person that's coming back in from the past that I mentioned. Now, you've got the Queen of Cups there, and this can represent a water sign, so a Scorpio, a Cancer, or a Pisces. Traditionally, this card would be Scorpio, but it's a general meaning. So it describes someone that's quite loving and compassionate, and they'll do anything for you. They're very self-sacrificing. They're quite psychic as well. They're quite intuitive. So if you've got someone in your life that's there, that isn't that person coming back from the past, there could be a choice there that you need to make. But the Lovers card also talks about recovering from an illness, and this can be connected with that Three of Swords. So it can talk about that recovery of that really great sadness that you've been carrying for quite some time, and you're able to heal from that in December. That Lovers card just brings that energy of vibrant health and happiness. So that's great news as well, to have that at the end of the year, to show that that the year hasn't gotten the best of you. You are feeling great and wonderful and filled with love and gratitude. Now, I've been going on about that Three of Swords. It is a challenging card, but it's a card of personal growth as well. The things that you have experienced have allowed you to grow and to learn. And although, the pain at the time doesn't seem very helpful, if you look back at where you've come from that point, you'll be able to see that you are now just, you can celebrate where you're at. You are such a different person. You have grown so much. You have that level of wisdom that comes from going through those experiences. So, and also, what the Three of Swords talks about as well is you are then able to help those around you and help those in need around you as well. Because of the experiences that you've gone through, you're in a position to be able to assist those around you as well. Now, you've got the Four of Pentacles, and the Four of Pentacles is that card of juggling money in a sense. You might feel like you need to hang on to your money a little bit because things have been difficult, or you may be finding that a lot of money is going out at this time, and it is Christmas for a lot of people, if you believe in that. So a lot of gifts are exchanged and money can be spent. So just be careful on how you're spending your money there. The Four of Pentacles is one of those cards of extremes. It's like either black or white. There's no in between. It's either boom or bust kind of energy. You've got money flooding in or money flooding out. It's one of those. So there's a little bit of play with your money, but also another little message there for the Four of Pentacles is it is a bit of a miser card. So it means like you're hanging on to money when you actually don't have to. So just make some smart choices there when it comes to money. But you are really, it's sort of, it can represent not only money, but extremes in your emotions, extremes in your opinions, the way you think about life. It's that kind of one end of the spectrum to the other. But I do feel like you are managing your resources quite well in December. I'm feeling good energy about that. Now we come back to the Queen of Cups. Now, as I mentioned, this can represent a person that is that loving, compassionate, beautiful, giving soul that can be quite significant for you in December. And this could, as I mentioned previously, could be quite linked with the past and that Lover's card. So there could be some decisions that you might need to make. But what the Queen of Cups also talks about is being quite intuitive yourself and getting some deep insights that come through to help you as well in making decisions. So listen out for those. Now, another message about the Queen of Cups is when any court card comes up in a reading, it can often be that we are taking on the qualities of that star sign. So you are being the caring, compassionate one, and most Leos I know are that sort of a person. All of the Leos I actually know are those beautiful, caring, wonderful souls. But what they do is they care about everyone else. They worry about everyone else and make sure everyone else is taken care of, but they don't take care of themselves. So Leos, please take care of yourself in December and turn that focus back onto you. You really are such beautiful people. You have such love for your family and your friends. but love yourself just as much, okay? So really take care of yourself in December. And also another little message, and I don't know if you can see it there on the card, is follow your heart. So whatever your heart is telling you, listen to it and go for it. And particularly when it comes to that decision that perhaps you may have to make in December there with the Lovers card. And another thing that really stresses to me that there is some choice that you're needing to make is the Seven of Cups. The Seven of Cups is a wonderful card. You have so many opportunities in front of you and you are required to make a choice. And it can be quite difficult because the choices that you have in front of you are amazing. It's like having, only $1 to spend or 50 cents to spend when you're a kid, and you go into a lolly shop or a candy shop and you have a million choices and everything looks amazing and you just don't know which one to choose. It's that kind of energy around the Seven of Cups. So I'm feeling like you are in this amazing situation where you do have a million things in front of you. But one kind of message with the Seven of Cups is be careful that in one of those cups there kind of is something that is so out of your reach, is not really practical. It's not a good choice. So you really have to think about things carefully and just make the choice. But just have clarity on what it is that you really want, so before you do move forward and jump ahead and make that choice. Also, just on a side note, this can be a card of addiction as well, where you do get stuck in that pattern. And addictions can be many things. It's not just drugs or alcohol or smoking or anything like that. You can be addicted to toxic situations, toxic people, work, so just be mindful of that. It's not such a heavy card as the Devil, that kind of addiction that traps you, but it can sort of be that a bit of an addiction that perhaps can be beginning to become a problem. Now, your final card is Cultivating Prosperity, and what a beautiful image on that card with all of the things beginning to grow in the garden. It's just such a peaceful little scene. I absolutely love these Gateway Oracle cards. So the mantra for this card is, or the affirmation is, the abundance of the universe is pouring into my life. So this card means a stream of abundance is ready to flow into your life, but you need to take action to receive it. Believe that you deserve it. Take steps forward by planting seeds for your future prosperity. The universe wants you to know right now you are moving forward, receiving an outpouring of money, energy, time, and love. However, you must first know that you deserve it, and you do. Take action in the direction of your dreams. This is not the time to passively wait for prosperity to fall into your lap. Give deeply and fully of who you are and what you have, for the more you truly give, the more you will receive. It is a universal law. As you focus on gratitude for what you already have, your abundance will grow in leaps and bounds. That is just such a beautiful message, and it is kind of mirroring that message of the Seven of Pentacles there and the Four of Pentacles as well. Just show abundance, be thankful for what you have, and it will grow. So I hope that resonated with you, Leos. Don't forget, if you're interested in any crystal jewelry, you can check out my website at kazana.com. They're beautiful crystal pieces, handmade and designed in Australia by an Australian designer, all one-off pieces only, so check those out if you are interested in that. Have a wonderful, wonderful December and Christmas if you follow that holiday, and I'll see you in the new year, Leos. Bye.